Stay tuned to your Daily Grace Inspiration message on Feeding on Jesus International. John 14:13 is our reading Bible verse for today. And whatever you ask in my name, that I will do, that the Father may be glorified in the Son. Amen. I want to begin today's inspiration by giving you this challenge. Ask God for big things. Okay? What do you desire to see in your life this month, this new month, and the days ahead? What do you desire to see in your family? Health, finances, and career. What will you ask God for if you knew beyond the shadow of a doubt that He is good and that He loves to give you freely what you ask of Him? Brethren, ask God for big things. Because Jesus came so that you might live a life that is marked not by lack, but by abundance. Jesus came for you to have life and not be despaired, but by the fullness of His love, joy, and peace. What will you ask God for if you knew beyond the shadow of doubt that He is good and that His love for you endures forever? Ask God of them. Because Jesus came so that you might live a life that is marked not by lack, but by abundance, not by despair, but by the fullness of His love, joy, and peace. I would like you to write down in your journal or on any piece of paper what you will ask God for if you knew that He hears your prayers. What are your dreams, hopes, and aspirations this month? What will you like to see come to pass in your life? What are you battling with today? Which area of your life will you like to see God's power work in? Jot them all down in your journal, in your diary, or on a piece of paper. Write them all down. Write what you want to see happen with Bible hope in your hearts that God hears you and will supply. Write them all down with a certain joyful, positive, and confident expectation of good. Don't just ask God for small things. August, what does August mean? Ask God for big things. Ask Him for big things. For instance, don't ask God for just a job. Ask God for a position of influence. Don't just ask God to restore your health. Ask Him for a long and healthy life filled with many good days. Brethren, enlarge your faith to believe in God's goodness. God is pleased when our faith is big. God is not offended when we ask Him for big things. Will you do that right now? Just take a few moments and pen down your request to God. God, who is almighty and more powerful than we can ever imagine. God, who hung the planets in their places and spoke order into the world. God who led his people in a pillar of cloud by day and a pillar of fire by night. God who rained manna from heaven and brought forth water from dry rock. God who turned bland waters into the finest wine. God who made the lame walk, the blind see, and the deaf hear. God who multiplied 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish to feed 5,000 men. God who raised the dead and conquered the grave. Ask him. Ask what you need of God, who loves you with an everlasting love. Amen. Happy new month. Share this video and bless the soul. Also subscribe to my YouTube channel if you have not yet done so. Bye bye.